Your wheels need to turn at different speeds when you corner, the outside ones traveling further than the inside ones. Diffs make that possible. A typical 4x4 has 3 of them, but their core principle is also their Achilles heel. They always send power to the wheel with the least resistance. So when one wheel is on ice, it gets all the torque, and the wheels on solid ground get nothing. The traditional solution is the differential lock. You hit a button or pull a lever, and it physically locks the diff, forcing all wheels on that axle to turn at the same speed. It's a brute force method that works, but you can't drive around with it locked. You'll break things and won't be able to steer properly. So you engage it for a few desperate moments, then disengage it. It's a compromise. What if you had a system that allowed wheels to turn at different speeds for smooth cornering, like a diff, but also prevented any wheel from spinning uselessly, like a diff lock? It sounds impossible, but an engineer in Germany, Werner Müller, looked at this decades-old problem and said, "We can do better." What he invented, and what just won a gold medal at a major farm tech show, is called the line traction system, and it throws the entire concept of differentials in the bin. Let me break down how this sorcery works. Instead of a central differential, imagine a small, self-contained planetary gear set bolted directly to each individual wheel. A driveshaft from the engine spins the central sun gear inside this unit. That drives a set of planet gears, which are meshed with an outer ring gear. This ring gear is the key. It's connected to the wheel hub, but not directly. It's connected through a clever, software-controlled hydraulic circuit. This hydraulic circuit can either completely lock the ring gear in place, or it can allow it to rotate at a precisely controlled speed. When it's locked, the whole assembly acts like a solid gear reduction, driving the wheel with full power. But when you turn the steering wheel, the system's computer, which is constantly monitoring your steering angle and speed, calculates the exact speed each wheel needs to be turning to navigate that corner without scrubbing or skidding. It designates the outer front wheel as the master. For that wheel, the hydraulic valve slams shut, locking its ring gear so it gets full direct drive. For the other 3 wheels, the system opens their proportional valves just the right amount. This allows their ring gears to rotate, which introduces a speed overlap. It actually slows the wheel down relative to the drive shaft. So the master wheel is pushing hard, while the other wheels are automatically slowed to their ideal cornering speeds. All wheels are still receiving drive, but at individually tailored rates. Even if you lift 2 wheels completely off the ground, they won't spin wildly. They'll just turn at the speed the computer tells them to, while the wheels on the ground continue to pull you forward. There is no one-wheel spin all-stop failure mode. It's like having every differential locked and unlocked simultaneously, an engineering paradox made real. Less damage to the ground because wheels can't dig holes. The ability to use full-time 4WD on pavement without straining the driveline. Modern SUVs try to solve this with brake-based traction control, which clumsily clamps a spinning wheel, and some high-end electric cars do it with individual motors per wheel. But this line traction system is a purely mechanical hydraulic electronic solution that could revolutionize not just tractors, but potentially any all-wheel drive machine. It's a genius reinvention of the wheel, quite literally, and it's one of the most exciting pieces of automotive tech I've seen in a long time. This is the future of traction.